I'm Troy Kirby with a quick look at the 2022 Washington State legislative session. The Senate Law and Justice Committee heard public testimony on Senate Bill 5667, which would make falsifying, possessing, or using forged COVID-19 vaccination cards illegal in the state of Washington. Using a fake COVID-19 vax card would be punishable as a misdemeanor with up to 1 year in jail, while falsifying a COVID-19 vax card would be considered a felony.
This is really about truth in advertising. I think people who are medically vulnerable, who want to go to a place that has vaccine requirements, should be able to go there without wondering or experiencing somebody using false vaccines and possibly infecting them.
And I believe this would be, have to display a vaccine card either way. I know this is a law against fraudulent ones, but display a vaccine card is against our privacy laws anyways.
Too often of late, I sit in committee meetings and I just have to wonder, what the heck were they thinking? This is another one. I'm doing the funny puppy dog head tilt. We've been told we wouldn't have shots forced upon us, wouldn't have vaccine passports, wouldn't be forced to take other actions around this issue, yet here we are. What are you trying to accomplish with this? You also have to stop and say, why are people feeling the need for a forged vaccination card?
Supplying a COVID vaccination card to enter a public or private space is a draconian requirement. The temporary emergency initiated by Governor Inslee 2 years ago will fundamentally change our society unless we ensure that all mandates related to COVID remain temporary and are not codified or normalized by becoming state law.
Physicians across the country and around the world identify several alternative and effective treatments to combat COVID-19. Further, recent studies challenge the notion of vaccine effectiveness.
WADA and WACDO do not support this bill because it potentially indirectly punishes persons who have different cultural, political, or religious beliefs, or they might differ from what is considered the norm.
Question about the federal law that was mentioned a couple times. Is that in fact correct that this crime is already covered under federal law?
I don't know that, but I think it's very hard to ask the FBI to investigate a complaint that comes from a local business. That's really a state level police issue.
Thank you for watching the 2022 Washington State legislative session.